Why does my skin look the same? Why do my under eyes look the same? Hey dolls, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lincy P. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by, and if you've been here before, hey girl, hey, it's nice to see you again. I have made the executive decision that you guys are my dolls now. That's what we're gonna call the community. That's what we're gonna call you guys. I feel like it just fits our vibe. So let me know down in the comments if y'all are rocking with that name. But for now, hey dolls, okay? Now, let's get into why we're all here today. We're here to talk about the new Fenty Beauty concealers. These are the new hydrating concealers. Child, I already done forgot the name. Yes, hydrating longwear concealers, the We're Even concealers. We're gonna do a full wear test, try on, demo. You guys know the whole steal, okay? We're gonna do it all. And then, just out of curiosity, I picked up the new Huda Beauty Peach Pie setting powder. This is a product I already know, love, have tried, tested it. It's that girl. But I'm really excited about this new shade. So if you're interested in hearing more of my thoughts, you want to see how it performs throughout the day, a full work day, a full wear test, that is what we're going to be getting into in today's video. So let's get right to it. So you guys know, whenever I'm testing out a new product, I like to go in with a primer that I'm pretty familiar with. And y'all know my e.l.f. Power Grip Primer is hands down my favorite primer of all time. So we're going to use that today. Whenever you're trying something new, you should try it with things that you use on a regular basis. And like I said, this is my favorite primer of all time. It works with all of my foundations and all of the concealers currently in my collection. And I'm just gonna quickly throw some brow gel on my brows before we get into this base. Now that the brows are done, I've also been combining my Danessa Myricks blurring balm with this e.l.f. Hydro Grip. I love this combination together. I don't know what has taken me so long to dip into this blurring balm, but when I tell you guys, I've been loving it. Literally loving it. Look at how much is gone. And then for foundation today, I think I'm going with Haus Labs. I've really been liking this foundation, and like I said, we're trying something new, so I want to stick to products that I kind of already know how much I love them, how they perform, and how they work in combination with other products. So Haus Labs is literally one of my favorite foundations, like top 5 for sure. And you guys, I finally got a shade that matches me. When I did the initial review, I don't know if I did that on YouTube or TikTok, I can't remember, but the shade that I got was a little too dark, or maybe just like my summertime shade, and they sent me this shade. This is in the shade 490 medium deep. That's the shade that I'm currently using. Y'all can see it's a spot on match. Okay, I think that's good. I think I'm happy with like a cute little light medium coverage today. I don't think I want anything too full. Now for the reason we've all gathered here today, I'm gonna be testing out the new Fenty We're Even Hydrating Longwear Concealers. I picked them up at Sephora, and I picked up 2 shades just because, I don't know, the shade range is given, but it does not correspond with the Pro Filter line. So if you're interested in trying it, I would definitely say go in store and see what shade matches, you know, work best for you. But for me, I picked up 445N and 400N, and I will go ahead and swatch these for you. I'm so excited whenever I get to open stuff on camera in real time. So this is 445N. It looks like it could be a really nice subtle highlight maybe, or even just like a natural, like a really natural look. And then I picked up 400N, which is immediately reminded me of the 420 shade in the Pro Filter foundation, which I really, really like. I think this is gonna be a pretty good shade for me. Both of them actually, but you guys can see what I mean. let's swatch them on the hand so you can see what they look like on my complexion. So this is gonna be 445 neutral, and this is gonna be 400 neutral. Hopefully you guys can see the difference there. There are no neutral shades in between these two, so this is what we got. Before we get into the try on, let's quickly just read some of the claims. It claims to be a 12-hour hydrating longwear concealer that comes with a wide range of medium coverage shades with a natural second-like skin finish. This concealer melts into the skin quickly and visibly, evening and brightening and hiding dark circles. So it basically does everything in one that we want our concealer to do. It's extremely long wearing and hiding dark circles and puffiness. I didn't finish the sentence, y'all. For up to 12 hours. The extremely long wear formula resists creasing, fading, sweat, and humidity, and won't settle into any fine lines or accentuate any skin texture. Plus, it's transfer and waterproof. Now, those are big claims, but I trust Rihanna. So let's go ahead and try. I'm gonna start with 445 first, just to see what that gives. I'm gonna put it right here. I actually like this shade a lot. It's everything that I was anticipating. It's basically like a very natural shade if you're, you know, doing glam for the office, which I am going to work today. This shade is perfect, and I love how this concealer feels. Like, it just feels so smoothing. I don't know, it feels like it's gonna be smooth, like my under eye is gonna be smooth. Like, even look at the application. So I know the blend out is gonna be really good. And then I'm gonna use 400 to brighten just a tad so you guys can see the shade difference. Oh yes, now that is a brightening shade for sure. We're just gonna use her in the center of all of that. I am gonna let this settle down a little bit though, because I feel like that's how I'm gonna get the fullest coverage. I'm not typically a medium coverage type of concealer girl. I like my concealer to be present, but I think this is gonna be good. So while that's drying down, let me just go ahead and add my contour and all that good stuff. Oh, I almost forgot to melt everything together. Let me just quickly spray my, oh, I inhaled it. Okay, quickly spray my airbrush Flawless Finish setting spray. I've been doing that lately before I blend out any of my cream products. I literally have any clean brushes right now, so all my concealer brushes are dirty, but I am gonna blend it out with the brush that I know works really well, that I really like, and this is the Merit like mini buffer foundation complexion brush. We're just gonna use that to blend out the product. Immediately, one of the claims is already true. Look at my chin. That is probably the most seamless blend. This is so good. Okay, the most seamless blend I've experienced, guys. This is taking minimal effort, and still giving me the coverage I need. I'm feeling it. Is this real right now? You guys, this is like real time, minimal effort. All right, let me just buff out the edges because we don't want any harsh lines. But I'm not gonna lie, y'all, this looks really good. Which, did we expect anything else from the queen herself? Absolutely not. I'm loving how my under eyes are looking right now. Y'all know when a product just gets you excited, like mid makeup application? That's how I feel right now. Like, this concealer looks amazing and feels amazing. It feels like there is nothing under my eyes, And lately I have been feeling, not that my under eyes are a problem area, but you know, just as you get older, as you become a more refined woman, you start to notice little things. So I have started to notice like a little hollowing there. Nothing too crazy, you know, we may get a little Botox filler or whatever later on, but right now makeup fixes it just fine. But I have noticed it, and this concealer doesn't highlight any of that, and I'm really feeling it. Okay, so to set my under eye, we're gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury pressed powders. I have been using the shade 3 to set my under eye. Just set it, nothing too crazy and not too much of it, because I don't want to take away much of the brightness, but we do want to kind of lock this magic in place. Yeah, that looks good. I would normally go in with number 2 to brighten, but I feel like my under eyes are looking pretty bright right now, so I'm gonna skip that step, and we're gonna go into our next product that we're trying, which is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake. This is her new shade in Peach Pie. I saw this kind of floating around the internet, and I was like, yep, I definitely want to try that. I love Huda Beauty's powders, but when they first came out, I picked up the shade Kunafa because that is the shade that all the dark skinned girls were using at the time. And now, I don't know, this shade is just a little too yellow for me. It makes me look like I have jaundice. It looks good on like my deep complected sisters, but for me it just looks a little yellow, so I usually mix this with like a white powder. And I just picked up Blondie while I was in Jamaica on vacation, and I do like Blondie. I like it a lot, but I feel like this Peach Pie shade is kind of right in between Kunafa and Blondie. So when they released it, I was like, oh, this is exactly what I've been looking for. And I never really got on the pink powder train, but this peach I think I can get behind. I don't know if my lighting is doing it justice, but it looks very promising. We are back. My vlog camera died, so I think I was in the middle of setting this eye with the Huda Beauty powder, and it does look extremely smooth. I love the color combination of everything I have on today, and it's very brightening. So this eye, I left it the exact way that I left with you guys. So I'm just gonna show you what it looks like to press in that powder. And honestly, this looks really good. I just did this to show you guys. So we're gonna bake on this side as well. So this is how the under eye is looking with both the concealer and the powder combinations. I really like it. I feel like my under eyes look smooth, they look hydrated, they don't look dry, crusty, busty, musty, none of that. They look pretty freaking good. So I'm just gonna go finish off the rest of my face. We'll come back, talk about the final product, and then I'll do a wear test for you all, and that'll pretty much be it. So cue the music and let me finish the rest of my face. Alright dolls, I am back and this is the finished makeup look. I absolutely love how this turned out. I feel like my under eyes look really smooth. They look flawless. They look natural but still like airbrushed. She did her big one with this. I'm really loving the new Fenty Beauty concealers. And then of course the Huda Beauty powder. This is something I've already tried, just a different shade, so I knew how it already worked with like all of my products, and I'm really happy with this what is it called, peach pie shade. I think we found the one. You guys already know how I do. We're gonna do a full wear test. I'm gonna head to work. The time is now 8:26, girl, so I need to get up out of here, drop my baby to school, and come back and show you guys the finished product. My work day is from 9 to 6. So I will see you guys a little bit after 6, more than likely. Maybe I'll do a midday check-in when I come up for lunch, and we'll see how the concealer is doing with this no creasing, no caking, waterproof, all of the claims. Hey y'all, I am back for my midday check-in. I'm getting ready to go pick up my daughter from school, but I figure let me just stop and show the girls how this concealer and powder combo is doing. Can we get into it? Now y'all remember I showed y'all about 8:30 this morning how we were looking. Why does my skin look the same? Why do my under eyes look the same? This is crazy. Okay, so let me tell you guys what time it is so you guys know, like, we're not flogging here, okay? We're not doing none of that. This is the facts, okay? The time now is 2:14 p.m. I started filming at like 7 a.m. So we got a good already, what's that, 7, 8, 9, 10. We already at 7 hours. We're already at 7 hours and I have not touched up at all. This is natural sunlight. I don't have any of the ring lights or anything like that on. So this is what we're looking like in real life, baby. This combo is probably the best yet. So I just wanted to come on, show you guys up close and personal. I promise to my Lord Jesus Christ above, there was no touching up. I didn't touch these under eyes at all. And if you really look closely, you can see some oil build up around here, around here, around here. My under eyes, nada, nothing. So that sweat proof, creasing proof, heat resistant proof, water resistant proof, I think Rihanna was telling us the truth. So I'm gonna go. We have a couple more hours in the work day. I'm gonna go pick up my daughter, do what I gotta do, finish out the work day, and then be back later on this evening to update you guys. So all right y'all, we back and we made it to the end of our wear test. It's not quite 6 o'clock, but it's close. It's 15 till, so I figure I can come on and show you guys the face. This is the face. Look at my under eye, y'all. I really enjoyed these concealers all day. My under eye has felt comfortable. It doesn't feel dry. It doesn't feel cakey. It doesn't feel really like I have anything on there. I can feel the oils here, kind of. That's the only really place on my face where I like feel the makeup, but underneath my eyes I feel nothing. I feel nothing, and I think they look really good. Dare I say, you guys let me know yes or no, but I feel like my under eye looks how it did at 7 a.m. I don't really see much of a difference. And if I was like getting ready to go out, I don't think I would add anything else underneath the under eye. I think I would just touch up, you know, where my skin is a little oily, but underneath my eye looks great. So if you're interested in checking out the Fenty Beauty We're Even concealers, I definitely say they're a go. And I think in combination with these concealers, I've unlocked a new level. Like, you really can't tell me anything. Okay babes, that is pretty much it for today's video. Would love to hear what you guys have to say and what your thoughts are. What are we thinking? Do you guys agree with my wear test assessments? Let me know. And I think that's pretty much it for this video. I love you all very much. Don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly subscribe, turn the notification bells on, and join the family because I would love to have you guys. All right loves, I'll see you all in my next one. Smooches.